As the NFL trade deadline looms, the Green Bay Packers find themselves at a pivotal point in the season. With a 5-2 record, they're firmly in the mix for a playoff spot, but their path to success is far from secure. The NFC North is fiercely competitive this year, with the Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings, and Chicago Bears all posing significant challenges. In fact, 50% of the Packers' remaining schedule will see them face these divisional rivals, turning each matchup into a battle for dominance. If Green Bay wants to not only make the playoffs but also secure a first-round bye, strengthening their roster is a must, and their defense is where reinforcements are needed most. One glaring issue is the cornerback position. While the Packers boast a defensive superstar in Jaire Alexander, the lack of a reliable second cornerback has been a weakness. This vulnerability could hurt them down the stretch, especially in crucial games against high-powered offenses. Eric Stokes, who was expected to step up, has struggled so far this season, raising concerns about the team's secondary as they look to make a deep playoff run. To address this need, a potential game-changing solution has been proposed: acquiring Cleveland Browns cornerback Greg Newsome II before the new 5 trade deadline. According to Bleacher Report's NFL scouting department, the Packers should make a bold move to bring in Newsome, a rising star who could immediately upgrade their defense. At just 24 years old, Newsome has shown immense promise in his young career. Over the last 2 seasons, he totaled an impressive 57 points saved, according to Sports Info Solutions, demonstrating his ability to make a significant impact on the field. Although his performance has dipped slightly in 2024, many believe that a change of scenery could help him regain his elite form. The Browns, who are unlikely to make a playoff push this year, might be willing to part with Newsome, creating an ideal trade opportunity for the Packers. Adding a player like Newsome to the Packers' secondary could solve their biggest weakness and give them the defensive depth they need to contend with the NFL's best. Pairing Newsome with Alexander would give Green Bay one of the most formidable cornerback duos in the league, making life difficult for opposing quarterbacks. As the Packers prepare for a grueling stretch of games against divisional foes and playoff contenders, improving their pass defense could be the key to securing victories in high-stakes matchups. For Green Bay, this trade would be a strategic move aimed at solidifying their position not just in the NFC North, but in the overall playoff picture. With Newsome on board, the Packers could be in prime position to make a legitimate Super Bowl run, addressing one of their most significant roster holes and setting themselves up for success in the postseason. In short, acquiring Greg Newsome II would be a blockbuster move that could transform the Packers' defense and elevate their chances of not only surviving their brutal schedule, but thriving in it. With the clock ticking down to the trade deadline, this is the kind of high-impact deal that could push Green Bay over the edge and into serious Super Bowl contention.